Hello, back in our original setting here on Sunday, and it is still Sunday, September the 15th. Even if I got home from Vacaday and fell asleep on the couch. Not like I didn't sleep in the car all the way home, for the most part. But yeah. And of course, here's Miss Minx. Being ever so helpful. Being ever so helpful, thank you. Oh my goodness. See, this is why like when I get home from vacation, it's like I need a vacation from my vacation. Like I just need to pass out for a bit and I'll be good. No, I won't be good. I won't be good. But I have my regular job off for tonight and tomorrow night. Already, it's weird looking in there. I rearranged my Sorry, I got sidetracked here. I rearranged my magnets because, of course, on vacation, I bought more to put on the thing. So if you watch the last Vacaday video, when I get it put together and, uploaded, I'll show you. But since I rearranged my magnets sitting here, I just looked over there and, there's these things sticking out the side of the side of the fridge that weren't there before. So it was like, what was that? Excuse me for a minute. Yeah, so I don't know what I was saying before that. One track brain at the moment. Draw. But anyway, let's see if I have enough brain power left to answer the last question on this page. Let's put you in there. Have you missed an opportunity recently? Have I missed an opportunity recently? Probably. They say you miss 100% of the chances you don't take. That's because I don't really take chances, I guess. I don't really look for opportunity. I don't know. The most recent one, of course, that was last year. When I was looking for a second part-time job, before I started my second part-time job with Parks and Rec, I went for an interview for Dollar General. Because I was like, it's basically what I already do anyway. And I got the okay from my boss, from my store manager because basically I don't have any power. I don't want any power. I don't, I'm not in a management position of any sort, and I don't want to be in a management position of any sort. Hold on, we'll get to that in a minute. I'm a grunt. I'm happy being a grunt. I don't need to be anything more than a grunt. Somebody else is responsible for making decisions, even if I don't always understand them, or like them. Somebody else is in that position. It doesn't have to be me. It's not going to be me. I have no interest. I have no interest in being a key holder. More on that in a minute. So anyway, but yeah, that was kind of the thing. It's like, because I'm not in a management position, I have no sway over things where I can say, hey, we should do things this way, or hey, we should, depending on the job, I'm like, I'm just going to go to this job and do what y'all tell me, and then I'm going to go to this job and do what they tell me. I have no influence. That's a good word. If I hadn't said that yet. I don't know. Influence. I have no influence any way, what shape, for. So my store manager's like, yeah, it's fine. It's fine. So, because I always heard about, not working for a competitor, whatever, but I mean, I think people do it all the time. But anyway, um, so, I got the okay. I went to the Dollar General interview. They were having open interviews one day, and things seemed to go pretty well, whatever. Because I mean, I already know what I'm doing basically. And on the way home, I was like half of the way home, and I got a call, and it was from like their market manager or something. I can't, or district manager, market manager, something. She was like over, the area, whatever. But yeah, I got a call from like I talked to the manager of the store manager of that store, and I talked to somebody above them, gave me a call, and she was like, "Oh, I just talked with I can't remember the girl's name now, but she was like, oh, she was really impressed with you, blah blah blah, what would you think of, she was like asking me all these questions about you know what if we could offer what if we could offer you more than what you're currently making, blah 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 blah, whatever, blah blah blah, you know she's like, or is that something you would be interested in, because at first I thought, I'm like, well, maybe the district manager calls, just to seem like, oh, we're a company who cares, like companies try to make it seem like they care about people all the time. So it's like, oh, I just want to interview you and see, blah blah blah, you know. I was trying to remember what all exactly it was she said, but she's like, but basically she, yeah, she was asking me questions like that, what if we could offer you more than you're currently making, blah blah blah, and I was like, no thanks, like straight to her face. I was like, I wasn't looking for anything, like, or I was basically looking for part-time, work at the moment. I was like, no, I think I said something like, no, I think I'd be fine with just the two jobs. That's kind of what I'm just trying to do at the moment. She was like, okay, well, have a nice day, blah blah blah, whatever, and the more I thought about it, I'm like, I was like, was she considering me for something more than just like a grunt level position? Was I gonna like come in as like some kind of, because they do have the people that they call the key holders, whatever. I don't know how much more responsibility this person has, other than, I just, 'cause I ended up watching some videos on YouTube about it when I was trying to figure out like Dollar General's process, whatever, blah blah blah, and that's all I could find was like key holder people, whatever. Um, so the more I thought about it after I hung up with her, I'm like, was I being considered for a position more than just like an entry level position at this point? I'm kind of like, because they didn't say, I don't think they said that they were looking for managers. Like, 'cause I think the lady even knew that I didn't drive. Because I think that's one of the things that she brought up. I'm like, oh, I don't drive. So it's like, I mean, I can't, like, managers are supposed to, so I mean, I don't know if she was thinking about moving the girl from, I don't know. I mean, I don't know how their process works. Like, if there's always got to be some kind of manager on duty or something. So maybe she was thinking about having me on duty when the other girl wasn't on duty, or something. 'Cause I mean, it sounds like I don't know. The more I thought about it, I'm like, I don't know if everybody gets to talk to this lady that gave me a call, you know. I was like, I was like, was that weird? Was that weird? Like, I talked to the store manager, and it's just, then I get a call from the boss's boss. It's like, does everybody get that call, or Is it just specific people? And I'm kind of like, I was like, but I still, I don't know what they were considering me for. But obviously, I don't work there. I work at Parks and Rec. That's my part-time gig. So after that call, never got a call back. Like I even called the store to ask, and they were like, you know, the girl was like, I never got to talk to the store manager of that Dollar General ever again, because I called and I was like, oh, just kind of wanting to see, she said if I hadn't heard from her in a week to give her a call, and she didn't come to the phone. The person that answered was like, oh, she's still going through applications, whatever, blah 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 blah. I got that answer, and I'm kind of like, okay, like even though apparently she was highly impressed enough with me to you know discuss it with her boss above her, and it's kind of like I don't know. I guess once I said no thanks to that question, it was like a slap to the face, and they're like, well, we're not hiring him. I mean, I don't know. I don't want to put that on the store manager, herself. It might have been the decision of the lady above her, like, oh, we want this guy as a manager, and if he's not going to come in as a manager, like, we're just not going to hire him, which sounds kind of stupid to me. I guess because it's like if I'm good enough to be a manager, shouldn't I be good enough to be an employee, like a good productive, like helpful employee? Like, isn't that somebody that you would want working for you? I don't know. It was just kind of a weird situation. Or I mean, maybe the store manager did forget about me, and then she'd already made the decision to hire other people, and she's like, oh shit, I forgot about that one. But you would think like maybe she would put a little star on my chart or something, like maybe put my application in a different pile so that she didn't forget, like, hey, I want to hire this one. I don't know, it was just a weird situation, so I feel like maybe I was being considered for more, but then I said no thanks, and then I got nothing. I said no thanks and I got no thing, like. But I mean that's an opportunity. Like I didn't want that opportunity. Like I'm just looking for a part-time gig. Like that's it. You know, no thanks. I'm not looking to be any kind of decision making. Like, no thanks. I'm just here to clock in, do what I'm told to do, get paid to do it, and clock out. That's it. So as far as opportunity goes, I'm not really looking for them. you know. So that's but I said that's that was last year. When did I start working for Parks and Rec last year? Was it August something? Maybe I don't know. So that was the last time I can think of an opportunity that I missed. Because when an opportunity presents itself, I guess because I'm not looking for them, maybe I don't recognize them, you know? So, there might be other opportunities that I have missed that I don't know because I was asleep all day. Something like that. Something like that. But yeah, like I'm not. There may be opportunities like I've missed out on. Am I about to repeat my brain? Since I'm not looking for opportunities, I might not recognize them, and it's possible that the Dollar General thing was not the most recent opportunity that I missed. But that's okay, Like I'm cool. I'm happy with life as it is, Like I mean, I could do without two jobs, but that seems to be a thing for the foreseeable future. With already paying off bills, paying down bills, and like medical bills coming in. Ugh. Why is money? Why is money? Like, I hate it. I hate it so much. As I've said a million times, like, I know money doesn't buy happiness. I understand happiness is not a physical thing. It's not bottled like water. You can't just go, go to the store and drink it because, oh, happiness, yay. But it's like, I'm already a happy person. Money can't buy happiness, but money can pay my bills and make me not stressed about things. If I didn't have to worry about any of that kind of stuff, like... So, what is it they say? You never see anybody frowning on a jet ski or whatever. Like, money aside, what do you need right now? The money you just set aside. Like, I've heard that one too. Like... The casino gave me opportunities to come in and win a bunch of money, and I mean, I did okay a couple times, but not enough to pay them bills. So, we're gonna see. But anyway, I'm gonna get this done. I don't even know what it is. I know it was like 11 something. Oh, barely texted me. Oh, I guess I should respond. But anyway, here's your question of the day. I gotta finish the last day of the Vacaday, though we didn't do much today, so won't be a very long video. Shouldn't take very long to process. And then I was going to show you what I bought at Pops, because I forgot to do that this whole time. But anyway, that's that. Actually, this video is probably going to be longer than the Vacaday video. But that video has a toilet flushing and this one doesn't. So, I mean, quantity over quality, I suppose. Quality over quantity. Quantum leap. I don't know. And I'll see you for what I see you.